make sure that it's all working. But alright, so what do you do after you lose something? And funny, went up by $2. That's cool since the last time I seen it. So right around this is when I bought it right here, as you can see, and it had a plan. You'll see. So I bought it at 307. This one doesn't really matter because it's only point, not even one. So that's nothing. That's like what 28, something like that dollars. But and as you can see, the sell I put it at 321 because that's what I thought it would at least get back to it, and I have reason to. But so yeah, I bought it at 307, and that is right here. So when this little small pump I guess happened, I expected this definitely for it to go down a little bit, but or not expecting it, but there was a chance of it going a little bit back down, and I was okay with doing that 307, even though before and this is every bar is, I mean every candle is 1 hour, so for almost 2 days it was constant at about 301 to 305, go up to 305, drop back down, and so on and so on. So I was waiting for a point for it to break back to the 330s, because it did that twice after the initial pump. So there's one right here, and then it stayed constant for a little while. This is actually lower, so around 390s, 380s, and then it got back to about 320. I guess it did even, yeah, I remember it almost selling for 330, so I think it even hit 330 for a little bit, but then it immediately dropped. That was two. I was expecting at least one more, but, or actually more than two, because it dropped again back to almost 300, and it went back up, and then dropped back down to around 1110, and then it went back up. And I see so much resistance, like people buying back up, so I didn't think it was going to drop this, like, to here, or that quick, but I should have expected it though, because I mean most of the drops weren't that bad except this one. um, but even here, see the resistance, it caught on. People bought it back up, so I was fairly sure that it wouldn't really go that low. But I mean even here it did get to 770, 777 shit, but so I really thought it would break back up again. So I bought it in about 1,900, got about 6.1. And I bought it in Tether USDT, but so almost 900. I mean 1,900, very close. But so and now I am at 1,006. So that's basically 275 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Within, well, since I bought it, I mean, less than a day it dropped down to 77, and the second day is 52. So that's just a recap of just what happened right here, and what I was thinking too. Right here is when I bought it, and this was at work. Also, I'm gonna stop trading at work, man. It's really fucking. I mean, I can't keep checking it every 10 minutes. I can do it like every 20 some minutes, but even still, I can't. I mean, it's not. It just takes away from work, whatever. But once I see the initial drop, it was definitely cool, because it wasn't that, you're in it to win it. I mean, you got to be in it to win it. So I was okay with a little bit of loss, and that was about maybe 20 some dollars. That was cool, but I mean, I definitely thought it was gonna come back. It kind of did, but then it just dropped. And this is definitely when I was sleeping. 20, 19, around 8 o'clock actually, 9. I forgot what I was doing, but I only noticed till once it was around here, and then I went back and it's like, damn, it really dropped. And I had a choice: should I sell right there so I won't take any more losses? But I thought that it could hold, because it did so many times before in the last 7 days of it jumping this high. But it didn't. It kept going down. So we are right here now. It even got to two. The lowest was 251. But since you can see that it stops at around 259, There was only maybe one stupid guy that was like Russian or some shit like that, and he accidentally sold it for 251. But really, it was around 259, the lowest. So I have some choices: sell now, don't lose no more, um, and then put an order for something lower, because maybe that's where it's gonna go. And when you look right here, I mean, look at these big numbers. So if I sell now, let it drop, get it here, maybe it gets back up, I can kind of start making my money back. But I have that option. I could wait it out, see if it goes all the way back up. That's literally the only two options that you would have. I can't really think of anything else. The only reason to sell right now is to not lose. If you sell right now and buy back in, you will get the same amount. Except actually you'll be down $1 or $2 because of the trading fees. And what I mean by that is right now I have 6.1, right? So that's 1,605. So let's go to buy. Let's do 6.1. It was like 6.109 or fuck it here. Hold on. 6.18. And even that, 6.1898. Okay, that's cool. So there you go. You see that? 1,605. Because I know some people. Because once I did think this too. I didn't really understand the number part that much. I guess it was way before or whatever. But um, 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 yeah, no matter what, you're gonna get the same amount. So selling now and rebuying back, hoping that it goes back up there and you can make profit or some shit like that. Does it make sense? Whatever. You get the same amount. So literally, you only have two options: either sell now with intent to buy once it gets even lower, um, or you can buy right back in. But again, buying back in doesn't make any sense. You can lose money. So the only reason to sell is to buy much lower, not even close to around what it is now. We'd be looking at 250, 255 even, but I wouldn't go any higher than that. It's not really, at least worth it for me, whatever. But so you could either, like I said, you could either sell now and buy back later, or just hold on and keep going. It's called H HODL, whatever. So hold on to dear life, whatever. But and then why would you make those choices? Like, what's like what evident like what's the reasoning behind it, or is it educated guess, or you just like, I could either sell now and hope it goes lower so I can buy back in and goes back up, or I can hold. Like, why would you like what's damn, I'm kind of a little bit drunk, but what is the deciding factor? There you go. So what you could look at is and even this doesn't really decide anything, because people can take out the orders, people can add orders in, and people can take out the order from one part they had it in and put it lower or higher or whatever. So things can change like really quick, as you can see. I mean, before I even was trying to start this video, whatever, like 30 minutes before, all this was not there. Like most of this 80s right here is not there. Or before it was like 60, 60, 60, 60, and a little 70, and then it jumped to like 90, and then right back to 3, and then 321 is the one I seen up here. And this is basically all the live trading. Like, this is actual orders that are in, at least in Binance. There's going to be other orders in other places, whatever. So that's what I mean. Like, even this still won't matter, because other trading platforms could also make a big difference on the price, whatever. Like BitMax or whatever, one of the biggest ones. They do a lot of Ether, at least. Ether transactions, whatever. But look, nice, 68. I mean, just from that, it's 5. It used to be like 2 or something before I even started this video, but so you definitely want to look at this. So usually it would be in 2 decimals, at least for Bcash. 2 decimals is not going to be enough. I mean, I could go here and just scroll, but that's just not enough. I need to have it all put together or whatever so I can see the big numbers. So this is much better by $1 or whatever. You can be able to see much further down and up. So damn, it goes down to 100. That's cool. And it goes up to 355. So you just basically look at this. I mean, see how much there is. It's good. Seeing this much up here is perfect because that's where I want to sell at. Seeing at least the like 700s. So that's what 231,869. So that's good that it's up there. Um, um, and I didn't see all these. I mean, I seen the 30, but then the 55 and all this was not even there. So this is all the orders to get us to there. If I see like all this down here, man, I would be kind of selling, man. I would be really hesitant to stay. But the 400s, all this is not too bad. Another thing I look at too is how quickly the numbers jump. So to get to 70, I just need somebody to buy about 100, almost now like 146. But see the numbers change whatever very quickly. So about 150, even lower, to get to 70. If somebody puts in about 150 and buys these two, we get to 70. So that's what I mean. To get from 270 to 80, they need to get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about damn. So about 1,000 Bcash coins. They need to buy that much. That's gonna be almost 200,000, or definitely 200,000, a little bit more. Then from here, and so on and so on. So earlier wasn't that much. Like there wasn't a lot of these right here. So even this is not too bad for me. Let's also look at the sells. I mean the buys. So like right there, damn. So there's gonna be a big ass, almost $1 million. 245. That's like the biggest support. So like with this, it might even go down this far if all these people start backing out, so the price can get lower. It might even get down here. That's a big loss, man. That would be another big loss. 200. I mean 20 bucks. Yeah, about 20 bucks. 20 times 6. That's 120. So it's not too much. I mean that's gonna get me down to 150 something, 100, almost 149, 140. I mean 140, almost 150, a little bit under 150, whatever. So, but I mean, I'm definitely holding. I mean, I don't even have to say anything. There's no point for me to. I mean, if it gets lower than this much, $300, $400 loss, I'll fucking bite that and just sell then and work it back up. But it is a gamble because you don't really know what is gonna happen. You can guesstimate all this extra stuff, but shit could just not work out. So when we look at it like this, there's almost 400 right here, but there's a lot right here. So it's gonna take a while for it to get past 170 unless they take their orders out or other people come in and buy them all out. Another thing too, you look at the dates. So April 20th, 420. That's about a week and 2 days. I've noticed that around April, the price definitely, no matter where it's at, goes up, and that is definitely due to the black market or the deep dark web, where you can buy drugs and stuff like that online. This is at least what I think. So since people buy stuff online, like cannabis and stuff like that, since it's 420, they need to use bitcoins or some type of coin. Um, so their transaction can't really be tracked, or they can stay anonymous, and that's how the deep dark web asks for payments. They don't want to use cash and stuff. I mean, they can't really use cash. They don't want credit cards and stuff like that. This would be the easiest thing to do. So, knowing that 420's around here, the price is gonna start dropping anytime from 20 to shit anytime this week. Definitely sometime this week's gonna drop. So I'm gonna definitely not be in it by then. But until then, I'm hoping that it'll go up a little bit more, or at least back to where it's at, so I can get back out. um, so I can get back out. But after 420, the price definitely is gonna start dropping because people are gonna be buying it more this week, to have it ready by then. Um, um, and even maybe, this week, but they're not gonna get it for 420. So I don't, that's when the price is gonna be starting to drop if it doesn't go up. But definitely by here, at least what I think is gonna start going down. And from what I seen last year and the year before that, I mean, really more last year, but that's definitely what I'm thinking. So we'll see what happens. We'll put the order in now. I'm willing to lose $50. That's more than fucking alright. So we'll leave it at that. Oh shit. Reason I do that is just in case if I'm sleeping and it does pump back up, because it's really not that much of a drop when you look at. I mean, it took us like 4 days, I think. So 2, 3, not even 2 days. Yeah, from 3 days. Yeah, took about 3 days for us to get from 180 something to from 170 to 346. Took about 3 days. So this same thing could happen again, but I don't really think so. Plus, Bitcoin just went back up to 5 because it was much under, and it's right at the brink, so probably it's going to drop back down. But 100%, if you watch Bitcoin, most of the other coins follow the same trend. Like, boom, just look at that. It's about the same gains and same losses. Boom. Some other coins, though, they don't. I mean, still kind of followed it, had its own little thing, but like Tron is its own thing. Acts in its own way. Ether definitely goes with that. Bam. So like I said, most of them do go. This one dropped a lot, but they definitely go with Bit. So as long as you watch Bit and you see the prices going up, whatever, it's safe to say your coin's gonna go up too. But we'll see what's gonna happen. Hopefully, I get these $30 back. But always know, this is risky. There's all these people that tell you use this, use that, the Fibonacci, they have the best strategy, this, that, and stuff like that. I mean, some of them are good, some of them will be right, but there's absolutely no way, unless you're one of the big sharks. There's no, I mean, big whales. There's no way, because whales are the only ones that actually make prices change dramatically. Whatever this is what we do. See these little the standstills right here, the little gains. That's basically what we do, like the regular average traders. I mean, they make a dent too, but it's the whales, man. Big sells. I mean, the only scary thing is all this, or the big pump, whatever. Yeah, actually, this one was it. Yeah. These people, like when they bought in, they're gonna get out sooner or later. They're gonna see how high it can get, and then slowly start to get out, and that's when you see these big drops. But it's definitely hard to guess. It's definitely under 2, and then around, yeah, around 3 is when it starts to go over the RSI, Relative Strength Index. But basically, that's like if it's ballooning that high, it's just stupid people driving it up with little numbers that aren't really, it's not being supported. So when the higher it gets, the more it's gonna definitely be dropping. So like when it's up here, you now really want to be buying. But even still, it can get pumped, so it could still go higher. But here, I'll definitely buy in, and that's too low. But well, good shit will definitely come if you wait. signing out.